everybody. Mold leads to unsolved problems in a bakery, which causes problems in terms of hygiene, quality and health. Everyone is talking about the necessity to comply with proper GMPs, also known as good manufacturing practices. But what does that mean in practical terms? Let's talk about this aspect. High hygiene measures during every step of the manufacturing process and during storage of baked goods are imperative in order to keep mold infestation low. And we don't mean cleaning in place or zip by setting everything under water, which all too often makes matters worse in a bakery. Contamination with mold spores can occur through raw materials, indoor air, machinery, tools as well as personnel. Black spots on a cold wall, in edges of floors, in production areas, on window frames, rooms with bad ventilation in general, etc., are indicators, for example, for Aspergillus niger, which is only one pathogenic mold. Mold is an aerobe organism that takes in oxygen and releases CO2 besides heat, moisture and volatile organic components. We have all learned that the condition for such an organism is the combination of a substrate like flour, dough or baked goods and high relative humidity and temperature in the ambient air. Bakeries are a perfect breeding ground for mold if the atmosphere is not being controlled. What is often unknown is the aspect that mold growth is increased when the dew point is reached and condensation takes place. It is therefore important to avoid condensation reactions at all. Metabolic products of mold, so-called mycotoxins, such as aflatoxins and many others, may migrate, for instance, from proving carriers or wrecked trolleys inside the dough piece or baked products. Since these poisons cannot entirely be destroyed by the baking heat, they end up being ingested. Mold also causes allergic reactions, among other things, by excreting allergenic proteins, which can also be inhaled. In the past 20 years, the insulation of walls and windows in rooms, which has been promoted as part of modern energy policies, has brought about major changes in the indoor climate and the extent of mold problems associated with it. Health issues are getting more importance since more than 40% of the population worldwide is already sensitized to indoor allergens. The well-known baker's asthma, for instance, is due to such mentioned allergenic proteins of mold. Most commonly affected by mold are, for instance, closed system provers, in which the following ideal conditions are present: condensation from water steam, high temperatures, CO2 levels that are too high, too little oxygen, flour residues and many more. These are main reasons why proving chambers are part of an HACCP concept, because they represent a critical control point, also known as CCP. In the late summer, the spore pollution in the air is at its highest. Indoor contamination with mold correlates with high air humidity and the condensation reactions, in addition to high temperatures and CO2 levels. Poor plant planning and poor plant technologies, in conjunction with poor air conditioning systems, can cause mold to spread inside the building. In critical times like these, Where safe air quality is more important than ever, it is necessary to frequently adjust the climate inside production areas of food producing companies by intelligent control systems so that hygienic, product specific, and occupational safety is equally taken into account. The AMG system enables the baker to control the hygiene inside the bakery so that mold growth is decisively reduced. Until now, production areas could only be kept clean through extensive, regular cleaning cycles during valuable production time. Subsequent decontamination using harsh chemicals or even UV light are no longer necessary. The AMG technology for the proving process includes safe hygienic humidity by monitoring CO2 and oxygen levels and using water aerosols instead of water steam. This way, no condensation occurs and the temperature inside the prover can be reduced, which are all key factors for mold growth avoidance. Not to mention the significant reduction in energy consumption as a desirable side effect or the premium qualities and the extended shelf life in baked goods, thanks to the innovative AMG system. Thank you for watching and have a good day.